You said something in a satsang recently, and it's really doing something in here. You said you are more awareness than you are awareness of.
Mm-hmm. It's good to catch up with what you may have heard, that you are more just awareness than awareness of something. Catch up with it, we're good. I'm going to call you up on that in a moment, because that is also a very significant realization in itself. No? We're aware of the weather, you're aware of your feelings, we're aware of thoughts, we're aware of the sense of time, we're aware of the sense of urgency, we're aware of the sense of many or few. All these awareness of. So I said you're more just awareness than awareness of something. You're registering with this? So what is the significance of this awareness, which is awareness, self-aware only? Because through the mind we have connection and relationships with different thoughts, different sensations, different objects, sensations, feelings. We are engaged with them, and that is fine. That's also. It says we are more that, we are more in the traffic of interacting with, thinking about, trying to maybe harmonize or create more harmony in the world that exists in the mind. Then can we just be awareness? Is it one or the other? Could you explain? Is it a choice, one or the other? Either you're awareness of, or you're just awareness itself. So this is why I'm asking, please explain in your own way what is the significance of saying this statement, which I am putting, as I hear it from you, to be a profound guidance, which you must have taken inside as an introspection. And what did you find valuable? Because some thoughts have asked also that each one, having heard so many forms and ways that the teachings, what teachings? The teachings that is enabling the sense of being a person to be anchored in its own source. That's been the teachings. And so this statement that you're repeating to me is very rare for a human being to even contemplate such a thing. Is awareness implying only ever awareness of something? Is their awareness just unto itself? Is that of any value? Awareness of goes through the mind, awareness of time, awareness of relationship, awareness of health, awareness of the world, as is conceived or perceived through the mind. I am aware of this, I'm aware of that. But what is implied by self-awareness? What would be the meaning of self-awareness? Is that of any importance? Or must awareness always be in contact with a concept or thought, intention or memory or sensation? These can happen, these can be there. But I'm focusing right now about self-awareness. If awareness is not clinging to the things that appear in it, Is it valid unto itself? Remember, I gave this example many times when I was having a talk with some people who were not familiar with these type of conversations. Young people, and the head of not the group, I think maybe the leader of who invited me, said, we hear you speak about consciousness and awareness, but we don't know what you mean by that. You see? They know the terms, they've heard. Because people say, hey, I'm conscious of this, and I see this. But he said, when you speak like that, could you explain a bit what you mean? And then I gave the example, which I've shown you many times, and it's still virile and still powerful if I do it again 100 times, maybe. I said to them, if I'm doing this, my hand, my body, everything is doing this, I'm aware of it, no? Is the awareness doing this? Check for yourself. Is the awareness doing this? And if I change the hands and start to do this, is awareness changed for the perceiving of whatever it is, actions or thoughts? Then I made one more step to say, if this is just a kind of metaphor or implying that this could be anything, could be thoughts, feelings, your life, the sense of future, sense of time, the movements in the world, is all inside this play. Does the awareness undergo some special mental gymnastics does it move about? And even this group, they say, no, it doesn't. So this is not particularly a religious teaching, like that. It means it's not depending upon a particular classification of people. Everybody. You think you can agree? Whatever, people who believe in this or that or don't believe, it's still the same truth. The awareness is something fundamental. So the awareness did not move, even for the changing thoughts, feelings, sensations, the things outside of this side of the eyes, and even behind the eyes in the realm of thoughts and feelings and sensation. The awareness doesn't go, oh, this is an outside awareness or inside awareness. Same awareness. Can you see and verify? How important is this pointer? And then I make one more step. If awareness is not only meaningful in terms of contact with thoughts or projections of feeling, can there be awareness of itself? Would it be two types of awarenesses? Because you must have heard the term self-aware. What does it mean, self-awareness, you see? And is it of any value? You've come here so that these teachings can be presented to you as reflections of what value are they. What did we, if I say, now all the things that are appearing through the mind here or the world, whatever is going on, the traffic of life, thought, feelings, they're happening by themselves in awareness. Can there be awareness of awareness? Can awareness be an object of its own perception? It may even sound a bit complex to put it that way. But you've heard the term self-aware. When you are able to see that whatever you are perceiving through the sense and the mind are always a sense of other, without trying to get rid of anything, the awareness doesn't mind that there is multiplicity, or singularity, even the sense of singularity is perceived in the awareness. Who are you in this example? Are you an object inside awareness? Are you separate from awareness? And as what? Because our form is also perceived in awareness. You look in the mirror to see if you can see something in your eye, and that is a form also. What is this awareness by itself? Weird question? If you can solve and be resolved in this, tell me what is your experience. Without trying to get rid of the things that are appearing. We're not saying, oh, throw away, destroy, you know. First, we speak about to be detached. A word, an advice. Everyone here has heard me say so many times. What if you detach? And that the power of detachment. Detachment is not a violent force. Very kind, very beautiful. What is the outcome of allowing things to appear as they do, to perceive them as they may appear in perception, but to not log into their energies for a moment, just to be aware of being aware what happened. And you want to find out who or what you are. And we may read a lot of books, and they will give us ideas, but yourself cannot be an idea. You may accept or reject ideas. Can you reject your own self? What is the self? So it's not merely question answers, but the questions and introspections we're looking, and discovery. Speak from discovery now. And who is discovering what? Perhaps you may say, I had so many ideas about myself. And I might agree at one point with some ideas, another moment not. So any idea about myself is not consistent, not constant. So no idea of yourself is yourself. What then is yourself? And of what value are these very simple, direct contemplations? And you may be aware that there seem a little bit of uneasiness, a bit of restlessness, perhaps even some resistance to follow through. Sometimes a kind of uneasiness or irritation may come. Does it mean it's wrong to do that? And what could be the cause of it? It's as though we are so habituated to a certain kind of way of thinking about who we are, that as soon as some questions arise about it, uneasiness comes. But uneasiness is also another phenomenon appearing in the awareness itself. Is awareness a phenomenon? You know, through simple pointers like this, beings from different times in our world have awakened to something very profound. Why not us? Something so fundamental that it doesn't matter what racial type, what gender, what place you come from, what religion. This truth is so profound It's not against any expression at all. It is a single constant in the realm of variables. It is ever present, whereby even aliveness is perceived in it. What could it be? And who are you in relation to it? So such types of introspection, I'm not expecting answers, right, 100%, good, very good. No. You may not answer verbally, because your introspections might be much deeper than the things you may say. How deep is your finding? Is there even measurements there? Speaking of awareness, how deep is it? And who would know? When the very one who would know is itself known. Don't fall asleep. For the mind is a beautiful sleeping tablet, isn't it? Does it hurt? It's okay if some uneasiness comes. I did not give you that. But these introspections are a kind of light. It's the same light that lights the world. But it's not a light that has the counterpart like light and darkness.